will never drink coffee again, especially after learning these shocking effects. Are you someone who says, I cannot have a day without coffee? Or maybe drinking 3 to 5 cups every single day? Or even more dangerous, drinking just before sleep. It is very important for you to know these facts so that after learning it, if you still want to go ahead and drink, it's up to you. And not only that, I'm also going to share how I overcame this addiction towards the coffee after learning these facts. But before we go deep into it, show real. I really want to ask one question to you guys. We'll break down a step-by-step process. Welcome back. See, most of the people already know these dangerous effects of coffee in their life. But my question to you is, then why are you still drinking? Because it is very simple. It is a drug. It is a powerful stimulant drug which is available everywhere legally. Now, I want to ask you, why is that? See, there is so much more to coffee than what you know. It is not a cup of coffee that you just get up in the morning and drink and then move on. It is an industry, and it is coffee is the second most traded commodity in the world, and it is a $100 billion industry. Can you imagine? It's a $100 billion industry, and every single day 2.25 billion cups of coffee are being consumed in the world. Any bells ringing? It's very important for you to know, because once you know there is an industry behind it, it is also easy for you to really understand what is the reason why we see so many quotes, praising coffee, or so many memes in the social media all the time, and so many coffee shops which are rising every single day. Now, if we keep that entire thing, if you understood that, why you are actually seeing so much of coffee in front of you, it's important for you to understand the effects. Because for me, luckily, I did not start drinking coffee at a younger age. I started, when I started going into the gym, and I put a personal trainer, and I think he was a Mr. Gym. So he told me, hey, you're doing well, and what I can tell you is have a black coffee every day, 1 or 2 cups. So because he said, I started drinking black coffee, and once it starts, I didn't know that I was getting addicted to, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. In some days, actually, even I used to have more than 4 cups of coffee. But once I realized there is something wrong in my body, right? I used to literally, in my stomach, I used to feel so much acidity. And sometimes I didn't have proper sleep in the night. And you know very well, once you don't have proper sleep, the next day is going to be unproductive. And once I see these effects, I was kind of challenging some of these systems, right? There is something wrong, because on a day, if I'm not drinking much of coffee, I already have seen some positive effects. Then I started researching, right? I started researching, and do you know, heavy consumption of coffee is leading to one of the risk of heart rate increase. And as for Harvard study, one of the Harvard study, even it is one of the root cause towards type 2 diabetes. And I don't know how many of you can understand, it also has a lot of nervousness effect. So once I understood these detrimental facts to the health, I started really kind of trying to avoid or trying to bring it down. But it was so difficult. How many of you know what I'm saying, right? So I want to actually bring to your notice to one of the important facts. And the biggest problem I see out there, many of the people want to stay away from the reality and the fact that you are a manager of one of the most sophisticated chemical factory. Yes, every single thing in the body is a chemical. You are what you eat, right? You need to have a focus on what you are pumping in. Once you understand the kind of effects this particular chemical has, you will naturally make the choice. And it is a stimulant and the drug which is heightening the aggression within the body. Coffee means, I will stay awake. Because not knowing this, I used to drink coffee at 2:30 a.m. and I used to still fall asleep. But at the end of the day, I didn't know all these important facts at that moment for you to make the decision. But once I know, I made sure to collect the information, research the data, and then, I understood why I was feeling really so much acidic in my stomach. And I started understanding the moment I stopped for a day or two, I could feel really a lot more energetic. And here's the solution. Stop just for 2 or 3 days and then see the kind of impact the body feels, right? It will feel really very light. Second thing is, try to replace it with a lot more healthier drink. What I did was, I kind of moved, hey, can you see? Happiness is having friends who are idiots. I didn't realize this. So I drink herbal tea. When I say it, it doesn't have any caffeine at all. I mean, it has honey, lemon, and one of the herbal which I use it based on the weekly schedule, and that keeps me really happy. And this has no limit. You don't need to really kind of say that 1, 2, or 3, or 4. It's warm water, very good for you. Lemon, honey is really kind of wonderful antioxidants, and also it has got no limit. And some of you might be thinking, hey, I'm having decaf. Or, some people say, hey, I'm drinking tea. I mean, I tell you what, there is no process in the world can actually bring down 100% caffeine in anything. So I think as per the statistics, still a lot of caffeine is there in decaf. And tea is a cousin sister of coffee. You still have caffeine that you're actually consuming. It's just that, okay, you're drinking in another form. Instead of looking into other caffeine options, look into the herbal tea. Like I said, maybe have a look at it and then start trying. You will start making a good taste towards it. Then you really don't need caffeine at all. And I wish a wonderful caffeine-free life and energetic life. Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give a like or maybe leave a comment or thoughts or views or maybe any questions you may have. But if you're tuning into the channel for the first time, remember to click the subscribe button and also ring the bell next to it, because we upload one video every single day for you in entrepreneurship, business, lifestyle, and spirituality. And I'll see you in the next video.